Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. Cleanup time. We have to go out and start picking up some of those bales. Travis and Brittany are already out there. I went down and just got the trailer. I'm gonna head out, and that way we can haul more bales at one time. Since these bales all are smaller, we're not totally sure how many we can even fit on this trailer. But I guess we're gonna have to go out and see. So I gotta put the tail on, which I think is right around the corner of the shed here. Yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna put that on the back just in case for whatever reason the bales need to rest on it. Usually our normal thickness bales will rest on it and kind of keep them squished together, and then we throw a strap around them to hold them in place. So we're moving the bales from out at my place to here, and I think he's been stacking them out in the shed there, but we're gonna basically just move them to where they need to go, and then that's gonna be that. So let's hurry up and get this on, and then we can head out to my place and load up. Here's a little bit of a size comparison between the 4-foot bales and the 5-foot bales. It's like concrete. Much more dense. we're down at Travis's now. We have a trailer that we hooked up to my truck. It's hooked onto my truck because of the wiring, but we're using this to move the Bobcat around between farms. Basically, it's just a lot easier and quicker to load the Bobcat up onto a trailer and then move it where we need to go. So we got the blue truck on the flatbed, and we got the 7600 over there. We probably only have one load left, but unfortunately, the drone had a bit of a crash landing. I'm not totally sure what went wrong with it. I lost video transmission. Unfortunately, it wasn't recording either. It just started going haywire. It quit recording, and then I lost video feed, so I couldn't see where it was. Well, I followed the map and I flew it back up overhead, and as I was gonna start to drop it down, it just kind of did what the Phantom 3 that I had in 2016, I think, is when it went crazy and basically flew south about a quarter of a mile and crashed into a hillside. Basically, it tried doing the same thing. This one hit a tree line though, and it flew into the tree line, and I looked at the flight records, and it did a wonderful dance into the neighbor's field. So basically, I mean, it doesn't look bad at first glance. I thought it was perfectly fine, or I'd be able to fix it, but I'm gonna have to send it back in for a repair because A, it's missing 2 of these doors here on the legs, but this side is also bent up. Both sides are, so it's gonna need a new case. Usually what they do when you send these drones back in for repairs, they just send you a refurbished one. So basically they take all the good parts of drones that are sent back in, and they just reassemble them into the new ones, and or newer, or I should say used. But basically that's what happened to my Phantom 3. I had to send it back in. They basically just sent me a refurbished one. You can see the top there is cracked as well, and it's bent. The blade is hitting. The gimbal is, I'm not totally sure that it's still fully functional. When I started up, it acts normal, but I think that it's going to have some issues stabilizing. I don't really know for sure, but I also cracked the UV filter on the drone as well. Now this is actually fully replaceable. If I could do it with one hand. So, as you can see, this is just a little UV filter, basically just to protect the camera lens. It's made to crack. That's still good, so. It's probably gonna take about 2 weeks to get this drone back. Luckily, I do have another one in the meantime that I can use. I like using this one because it's smaller, and it's more handy to just kind of throw in the tractor with me, whereas the other one I have to actually set it up and fly it around, which I can still do. It just takes more time. The way that I like to film is I don't really like to take things out unless like Travis is baling or something. I don't like to take out anything that is going to basically take time up just to film. Most of what I do is just I take my cameras out and then I film things as we do them. So we're about to head back out to my place. Get the next load. That should be it.